Imagine a disease that isn't caused by a virus. It isn't caused by bacteria. It doesn't contain DNA. It doesn't contain RNA. Yet once it enters your brain, it slowly destroys every memory, every movement, every part of who you are. There is no treatment, no cure, no vaccine. And one young man's death forced the world to realize the truth. The food on millions of dinner tables had been hiding one of the strangest biological threats ever discovered. This is the story of mad cow disease and the deadly protein that changed modern medicine forever. For centuries, scientists believed every infectious disease followed the same basic rule. A virus, a bacterium, a parasite, everyone carried genetic material. Then researchers discovered something impossible: a prion. A prion isn't alive, it isn't a microorganism, it is simply a protein, one that has folded into the wrong shape. Normally our brains contain harmless prion proteins, but when one misfolded protein touches a healthy one, it forces that healthy protein to fold incorrectly too. Then another, and another. A silent chain reaction begins. Over months, or even years, healthy brain tissue slowly transforms into deadly clusters of abnormal proteins. Eventually, the brain develops countless microscopic holes, giving it the appearance of a sponge. This condition became known as bovine spongiform encephalopathy. To understand how this happened, we have to go back to Britain's farming industry in the 1970s. Cattle naturally eat grass, but as farming became more industrialized, many farmers began adding meat and bone meal to cattle feed. The feed was made by grinding the remains of dead animals. It was inexpensive, rich in protein, and highly efficient. In the late 1970s, manufacturers changed the rendering process. Lower temperatures, fewer chemical solvents. The changes seemed harmless, but they also allowed prions to survive. Scientists believe these prions either came from sheep infected with scrapie or developed spontaneously in cattle. Once contaminated material entered cattle feed, healthy cows unknowingly consumed infected remains. Britain had created a cycle of industrial cannibalism. The first confirmed cases of mad cow disease appeared during the mid-1980s. Within years, tens of thousands of cattle were infected. Yet government officials repeatedly reassured the public. British beef was safe. There was no evidence that humans could become infected. Agriculture Minister John Gummer publicly fed a hamburger to his young daughter. The message was simple: there was nothing to fear. In 1994, a 19-year-old named Stephen Churchill began behaving differently. At first, his family noticed subtle personality changes. Then depression, confusion, difficulty walking, loss of coordination. His condition worsened with terrifying speed. Doctors were baffled. The disease looked similar to Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, but that illness usually affected people in their 70s, not healthy teenagers. On May 21, 1995, Stephen Churchill died. He was only 19 years old. Specialists found the same sponge-like damage caused by mad cow disease. On March 20, 1996, the British government made an announcement that shocked the world. Mad cow disease had crossed the species barrier. Families stopped buying beef. Restaurants removed it from menus. The European Union banned British beef exports. Millions of cattle were slaughtered. The economic damage reached billions, but the greatest cost had already been paid by families like Stephen's. Today's classical BSE has been almost completely eliminated. Yet prions remain one of the greatest mysteries in biology. They are not alive, yet they spread. They carry no genes, yet they reproduce. Nature doesn't always follow the rules we expect. Sometimes the most dangerous thing in the world isn't a virus, it's simply a protein folded the wrong way. Thanks for watching.
This documentary was created for educational and informational purposes only. Every effort has been made to ensure the information is accurate and based on trusted scientific research, including guidance from organizations such as the WHO and CDC, along with peer-reviewed medical literature. Thank you for watching and joining us on this journey into the hidden world of viruses. If you enjoyed this documentary and want to explore more incredible stories about deadly viruses, emerging infections, and the science that protects us, please subscribe to Viral Insight. Like this video and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll be among the first to know whenever we release a new documentary. Every subscription helps us continue creating high-quality, science-based content that makes complex medical topics easy to understand. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and stay safe.